Yo, I gotta get into this wannabe remix with Cardi B. First and foremost, I want to say I'm not a huge fan of the song. I don't really care for Megan Thee Stallion. Glorilla, her voice is just really not for me. But what I want to say is that I just noticed that the song had momentum before they even introduced the Cardi B being on the record. I told y'all before that they put Cardi B on this record out of pure sympathy. You know, Cardi B has 4 songs out right now that are doing that, and Glorilla is probably like, let's pull her out of the trenches and use the jaws of life and pull her up. So Cardi B is on this remix, right? So, first thing I just want to say is that the verse was not needed. She didn't add anything to it. She didn't bring anything potent to the record at all. At all. She got in there and then she was using Ice Spice flow. She tried to mix this up so much. So she said, these bitches be boring, corny. Pop out new bag, new jewelry. Throwing ass all on my story. I make a photographer horny. I wake up to new hoes up my dick. I be cute so post for a pic. Know what he watching? I blow him a kiss. That whole part right there sounded like Ice Spice. Um, knowing they be knowing be watching, I blow him a kiss. I be acting like hoes don't exist. Getting black truck. She got a black truck that a rap N word bought her. Who cares? She ain't saying nothing potent on here. I pop out, make hoes get anxiety. I pop in, think blind me. And my toes like Matthew McConaughey? I just don't understand the verse, Cardi. I just don't get it. Cardi B, I just want to say this, right? She mentioned some lines in regards to, and she's on this Instagram live right here, amping it up like it's the best thing since sliced bread. She ain't say potent, nothing potent at all. You know what I'm saying? When I heard this verse, when I hear a remix, you supposed to add to the original. You ain't add nothing to the original. She on this track talking about hickory dickory dock, hickory bop bop bop. Are you bored? Like shorty, this is not good at all. And you know what's so crazy? Her fan base is so mediocre, and they just gonna try to eat it up. Let me just tell you this also, what is so funny when it comes to Cardi. Cardi is one of those people who, if you say something to her so many times, she's gonna end up saying it back. You know that people were telling her over the past few years that she takes pictures of Nicki Minaj and goes to the surgeon. Now she's saying it on this track towards who? You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy that she does that. And then she's saying that girls taking her pictures to the doctor and they look lumpy, bumpy, but wasn't she just on stage swirling her body and people was making comments about her? I don't care about nothing about that because I don't body shame people, but people were talking about her body. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she had the little kangaroo pouch in the front. Like we don't know if she's with child. If she's with child, congratulations. Nothing against that, right? But I just find it strange that everything that people said against her is almost like she says it back in a way to try to make herself feel better. I don't know. I personally say, just to be honest with you, I don't feel like Cardi B added anything to the remix. I felt like she got on here, tried to mix something up. She threw Ice Spice flow in for about point 0.5 seconds in that intro. Hickory dickory dock. No punchlines, no metaphors. I mean, you're trying to keep up in this game with Nicki, right? Partisan didn't think of anything intelligent. You talking about you popping ass on the gram, and you might make a photographer horny. Don't you? Aren't you married? Like, what is going on? I give this remix honestly. I think that the song was. I don't really even know how to rate Cardi B. Just to be honest with you, you know how like in Jamaica when they don't mess with a person musically, minareta. I don't rate her at all. I don't. So I feel like the remix is unnecessary. I don't. I think it's pointless. To be honest with you, listen. I think that the remix is pointless. What did she add to it? What is this? Just a record that her fans can stream and run up while she does nothing? With the other 4 songs that they put out, did nothing? Listen, if this was Nicki and Nicki dropped 4 songs that went nowhere, you have to realize she dropped 4 records that went nowhere. We got to keep saying this so that they realize and recognize and understand. We got to keep reiterating it. I don't care how annoyed you get by me keep saying that. 4 records, poor Shakira, 75 million that she had to pay back or sued for or whatever. Couldn't get her money back off of Punta Ria down in the Santo Domingo with the flamingos. Couldn't get her money back. And you got Cardi B over here trying to run and hop on Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla's movement because Cardi is so destitute and she's so vacant and lonely that she don't have no hit, but she had to be pulled up by the jaws of female rap life because with their little hit. Not saying it's a little hit. They've been on the charts, say like number 40, peaking or whatever. Sexy Red and them is doing the damn thing as far as like, girls on the come up. I don't really care for Megan, but do your thing. I don't have nothing against her. I just don't enjoy her. I feel like she's fake and she's a kiss ass. That's how I feel about Megan Thee Stallion. Glorilla, I just don't really feature her style or her sound at all. But shout out to the people who do. But when it comes to Cardi, the clout chaser and wants to be around, want to hang around and want to be around and suck everybody's moments dry, I don't feel it. I just don't. And I don't feel like the remix was necessary. She ain't add again nothing potent. Nothing. She ain't say nothing that make you want to repeat it. She ain't say nothing. She all she did was try to get in. And listen, was this the verse that she was talking about that she said that she was popping cash money ish? And I just personally also felt like her verse was too long. It was too long to just not be saying anything. Why did they give her that much leeway on the song to not be saying nothing? Megan Thee Stallion, because you running around like this is your song at Madison Square Garden. You was up on stage trying to like announce, like, oh, y'all ready for the Mama remix? You announcing it. Why ain't Glorilla announce it? She in the background, like Cardi, you didn't do your big one on this one, baby. You didn't. The verse is just it's not. I wouldn't even say it's subpar or anything. I just don't rate it. It's just not needed. I felt like the girls had a nice little wave going on with the song without you jumping in. And why'd you have to jump in like the second girl in a double dutch? Like they didn't need you. They didn't need you. I don't feel like she added to this moment or made it better. I feel like the song is too long now. Why y'all got to throw mush mouth in it? And Cardi is trying to do this thing where she's trying to lighten her voice up. She's trying to Cardi, cut it. Listen, this is your boy LaRon Potent Pondering. Get in the comments. Let me know what you felt about Cardi B's verse. I felt like it was not needed. I don't even know how to rate it to say I don't feel like it was good. I don't feel like she said anything potent. She's talking about hickory dickory dock and all of this, whatever. No, she did not eat that up, and her verse was not better than Megan's, in my opinion. It wasn't. She's not good to me. I'm sorry. Listen, leave your comments below. I'm up out of here. Peace.